Attorney Ranjan Alme Kakayan.
Good morning to all of you. It's been an honor to be with you. So, Davao. Davao, as we all know, is the most safest place in our country, Philippines. Since when Duterte became the mayor in Davao. Even there are people who try to demolish the system want to use by Duterte. Like for example, during the term of Rojas. He tweeted the information on federalism and said that it is not the solution for the problem being encountered in Davao. But Rojas failed. Duterte still used federalism because he knows that it is better for the place and it works. The discipline of the Davaoeños increased, so it means less crime rate. No offense is too small for Duterte. For example, this year, we personally confronted a visitor in Davao who insisted on smoking inside the restaurant in despite of repeated warnings. Then Duterte showed up. And in typical fashion, made the man swallowed his unfinished cigarette. Corrupt government officials will likely find life difficult under Duterte's administration because he appears to be iron-handed, yet honest leader that most Filipinos wanted and will definitely change the Philippines to a more better country. That's all. What's your complaint, Mr. De La Fuente?
I disagree about Mr. Mikayan said earlier because many people in this country is doing a lot of crimes every day. And all of the criminals are not scared even to police. They are not scared. They don't develop discipline and they just have fear on the Duterte. Healthy competition among states that can become alienating, creating rivalries and promoting a legitimacy that some say already challenges the sense of unity in the country. It could inflame hostility between ethnic groups in the country like Tagalogs, Cebuanos, Bicolanos, Ilocanos, Pauso, and Zamboangueños. Some states may not reach us in natural resources or skilled labor or others. States with good leaders will progress faster, while states with ineffective ones will generate more than given because national government will not be there to balance them out.
Thank you for that.
What can you say about Mr. De La Fuente's complaint?
First of all, Philippines. Philippines have many islands. In fact, even before, we used to have different leaders for different islands. So there will be no problems if we do that again. We will choose the best leaders and they won't be corrupt. Because, as I said earlier, corrupt people will have a hard life in the term of Duterte since he is an iron-handed type of leader.
What's your opinion, Mr. Kerubin?
I have to oppose Mr. Miguel on what you have said. How is it different from what capital with federalism? We presently have the entire form of government. Most administrative powers and resources are within the national government. Based in Metro Manila, it's the Malacanang who decides to give the local the government units. The process is found obvious, with governors and mayors sometimes having to beg Malacanang to approve their communities and their needs. And how local government units spend their budget has to be approved by the national government. In federalism, the states will have the power to make these decisions with little or no interference from the national government. Examples of the federal countries are United States, Canada, Australia, Brazil, India, and Malaysia, including the Philippines, but not only the Philippines, but only the country of Davao, which is where the Duterte is in the mayor of the city. And noticing overlaps in jurisdictions where does the responsibility of state government and where does the responsibilities and national government begin. Unless these they are very clearly stated in the amended constitution, ambiguities may arise leading to conflicts and confusions. For instance, in terms of disaster, what is the division of responsibilities to state, national, and governments? May not satisfy parties in majority. Separatists are calling their own country not just a state, but still belongs to a larger federal Philippines. Federalism may not be enough for them. After our conflict continues, despite the creation to the autonomous region in Mindanao, how the Philippines would take when the federalism is legalized. In some proposals, they will be 10 or 11 autonomous states, Senator Aquino Pimentel Jr., envisions 11 states plus the federal administrative region of Metro Manila. The cost of federalism might be cost of a lot of billions. System to federalism, from chip, it will entail billions of pesos to set up state government, state delivery, state services. States will then have to spend the election for the officials. That's all. Mr. Miguel?
The creation of the state of Bangsamoro within the federal system will address concern of separate who crave more autonomy over the administration of Mr. Mindanao. Decongestion of Metro Manila through fiscal autonomy for state government, federalism, will more even distribute the country wealth in 2015. 35% of the national budget went to Metro Manila, even if it represents only 14% of the Philippine population. Present, dependence on Metro Manila when there is political upheaval in Metro Manila. Other regions that have nothing to do with chain events are left wait for resources that only the national government can release with federalist region work independently of Metro Manila. For most concerned, spirit will hopefully motivate state leaders and citizens to level up in terms of quality of life, economic development, progressive policies, and governance. Thank you.
Mr. Attorney Villanueva,
Our country is in a dire situation and would never be able to move forward unless a good leader takes example. Rodrigo Duterte, dubbed as the Punisher, among his ironclad leadership certainly doesn't silence critics, but had been instrumental in turning Davao City into the world's fifth safest city. He has successfully addressed the problems of illegal drugs, traffic, criminality, and firecracker menace in Davao City. And now that he will become the new President of the Republic of the Philippines, he now wants to bring back death penalty as a punishment that will make people to be afraid of the law and for them to be disciplined not to do things that violates the law or human rights. Peace and order, or law and order, would be the foundation which progress can be made. But why? Why people, or why some people are afraid of these punishments even though they know themselves that they are innocent and they do not do things that can cause violence? That's all.
thank you, Mr. Attorney Villanueva.
Yes, Mr. Docampo.
I disagree for what Mr. Villanueva has said. Because during Spanish colonial rule, the most common methods of execution were death by firing squad and garrote. Death by hanging was another popular method. A prominent example is a national hero named Jose Rizal, who was executed by firing squad on the morning of December 30, 1896, in the park that how bears his name. In 1926, the electrical chair was introduced by the United States colonial insular government, making the Philippines the only other country to employ this method. The last colonial era execution took place under Governor General Theodore Roosevelt Jr. In February 1932, there were no execution under Manuel L. Quezon, the first president of the Commonwealth. And here are the reasons why death penalty should not be legalized. First, innocent and the death penalty were wrongful. Execution of an innocent person is an injustice that can never be rectified, since the restatement of the death penalty, 144 men and women have been released from death row nationally. The second, high cost of death penalty. It costs far more to execute a person to keep him or her in prison for life. Third, international views on the death penalty. The vast majority of countries in Western Europe, North America, and South America, more than 139 nations worldwide, including the Philippines, where Duterte will legalize the death penalty, have abandoned capital punishment in law or in practice.
Yes, Mr. Torres, what's your concern?
Soon to be President Rodrigo Duterte, unlike other countries like Vice President Dr. B9, Mayor Duterte doesn't have a lot of allegations of corruption, unlike Parawas. Duterte is regarded as one of the first leaders who visited and helped the Yolanda survivors. Unlike Grace Paul, the mayor is already a veteran and a proven and effective leader, and unlike Senator Santiago, but is more physically fit to serve as the president of the Philippines. In other words, Mayor Duterte is not stained with corruption. He's not into too much politics. He knows what he is talking, and he doesn't have medical issues. Filipinos would, and he is also an epitome of change for many Filipinos. Change is long overdue in our country. Millions of people have been crying out loud because of the possible effects of corruption, poor justice, poverty, street crimes, traffic, and more. Yes, there are leaders who promote to change our country for good, but many Filipinos are already tired of promises. What they want are not scented words, but no nonsense actions. I'm not saying that Duterte is definitely a messiah or a savior for Filipinos, but many Filipinos, a million of them, look at them that way. That's all, thank you.
Mr. Belson, do you have something to say?
Yes, I have some. Duterte said he would give himself up to 2 years to submit the federalism proposal to a recycle or a referendum. He reiterated that nothing short of federalism could appease the restless Moro population, whose high expectation from the outgoing administration was doused by the failure of the Congress to pass the Bangsamoro Bill. Prior to the election campaign, Duterte has gone around the country to promote federalism, saying that the current system of governance is no longer working. The commission that would be created, Duterte said, would also include experts of the federal form of government. The commission's main task, Duterte said, would be to start discussion on how the country could affect the shift of federal form of the government. The 1978 Constitution, ratified under the administration of the late President Corazon Aquino, provides for a unitary form of government which needs to be amended if the country is switched to federalism. That's it.